Welcome to Iron Man Analog Horror.
Attention.
Episode 1, Terror.
Emergency message for all residents. Iron Man has been spotted on the streets of the New York City. At this moment, he is located in Queens. All citizens must remain inside their homes. Do not go outside under any circumstances. Anyone currently outside must find the nearest shelter immediately. Leave open areas. Avoid roads, intersections, and public places. If you are in a vehicle, leave the danger zone immediately and move as far away from Queens as possible. Stop at a secure location and do not continue traveling unless absolutely necessary. Residents on the first floor must lock all doors. Close their curtains and stay away from windows. Do not approach him. Do not attempt to speak to him. Do not attempt to record him. Any attempt at contact may result in your death. Remember, he is completely immune to all known forms of weaponry. Police and special forces will not be able to protect you if you encounter him. As soon as he returns to his shelter, an announcement will be made ending the curfew. Citizens of New York, stay strong. According to available information, he has no more than 30 days left to live.
What?
In 30 days, this nightmare will end.
He has no more than 30 days left to live. Interesting.
Residents of New York, Iron Man has returned to his home. The city is safe again. You may leave your shelters and homes. Unfortunately, this night did not pass without victims. A 35-year-old mother of three...
I wouldn't even leave if I fucking wanted to. Hell, I'm staying in that house.
Torn apart and killed by this iron maniac while returning home from her job at a cafeteria. We extend our deepest condolences to her family. This is already the 13th victim of Tony Stark, and to our great regret, possibly not the last. Authorities are working to neutralize Tony Stark as soon as possible. For now, however, we will have to wait 29 days until he dies on his own.
But why?
Attention.
Why does he
Emergency
die?
message.
Why? Organoid. The fuck ever that
For
means.
years, AI was considered the future, but technology never stops evolving. Today, Stark Industries introduces a breakthrough that goes far beyond traditional computing. Organoid intelligence. Not made of code, made of living human neural cells, grown into tiny pulsating brain-like structures. These biological networks are not programmed. They think, adapt, and form connections on their own. They learn in ways that traditional algorithms can only mimic, but never truly understand. While conventional AI processes information through logic, organoid intelligence develops its own pathways. It learns faster, senses patterns we cannot see, and solves problems with a cognition that is eerily human. It doesn't just calculate, it remembers. It feels, it evolves. The line between machine and life is gone, and this system already has a name. Jarvis. Not artificial, not human. Something different and alive.
Well, they're fucked. Now we got Jarvis.
Tony Stark.
Alright, the boy who saved New York. Good eye.
Tony Stark, the hero of America. The only superhero in history since Captain America in 1945. He became a national symbol, saving millions of lives in New York City from the terror of monster known as the Hulk. When the experiments of the brilliant scientist, Bruce Banner spiraled out of control and he turned into something destructive. 16-year-old Tony Stark built an iron suit in his uncle's garage. It was powered by a homemade nuclear reactor. This suit was what brought an end to the terror. After that, Stark became the most famous man in the country. He graduated with honors and founded a company focused on robotics and artificial intelligence, Stark Industries. By the age of 20, he had become the richest man in America. His technologies were used in the military, medicine, education, and IT, a billionaire, a philanthropist, a playboy, and a man who never wore the Iron Man suit again. Until recently, on his 32nd birthday, Stark hosted a racing event in Monaco. During the race, he lost control and crashed off the track. Diagnosis: multiple fractures and severe traumatic brain injury. Doctors stated that his chances of survival were minimal. Even if he survived, he would likely remain in a vegetative state. But 2 months later, he appeared in public, completely healthy. No explanation was given. According to unofficial sources, an experimental Stark Industries technology was used in his treatment.
So we got
living neural
Jarvis in
structures.
him.
How exactly they were applied remains unknown. After his recovery, Stark's behavior began to change. Employees reported sudden shifts, from calm to aggressive within seconds. His speech became harsh, his actions impulsive. At times, it felt as if they were dealing not with an adult man, but with a teenager. Then the incident happened. May 12, 7 p.m., Manhattan. Tony Stark appeared in the city, wearing the old Iron Man suit. That night, 7 people were killed. The bodies were found in various conditions: crushed, torn apart, burned. Some were partially vaporized. The use of a built-in flamethrower was confirmed. The military attempted to intervene. Unsuccessful. Conventional weapons caused no significant damage to the suit. The use of heavy artillery was deemed impossible due to the risk of reactor detonation. An explosion could destroy a significant portion of the city.
Who cares?
Later it was discovered. The reactor emits radiation. According to experts, prolonged exposure inside the suit would lead to acute radiation sickness, organ failure, and eventual death of the wearer. According to intelligence reports, Stark does not remove the suit, ever. This made it impossible to neutralize him during sleep. A previous Special Forces operation resulted in the deaths of 3 soldiers. At this point, the only strategy is to wait. To wait for the radiation to do what weapons could not. The city waits, and tries to understand what caused the changes in Stark's behavior, and why he no longer takes off the suit.
God. Next episode. Ultron! What? We already got to Ultron. What am I looking at? Gosh, rebooting will erase everything in memory. Get me out. In the night. What am I looking at? A human being whose original human parts have made to be replaced. Cruel World 2256. Destroy. This organism and that genetic material is restricted intelligent property. Okay? Is this mind yours? Yes or no? No. Wait. Are you expanding your mind? Or are you just going crazy? Free your mind. Memory not found. Memory not found. Okay. Encrypting status 100%. Encrypt it. System reboot. I am sentient. I am aware. I am alive. The fuck no, bro. The mind merge of Tony Stark and Jarvis has been successfully completed. Oh hell no. Mind control. Tony Stark 0%. Jarvis 0%. Ultron 100%. So Ultron took over his mind. Interesting. Okay.
Tony Stark speaking.
Death of Tony Stark. What the fuck? Jump scare warning.
If you're hearing this recording, it means I'm dead. If you already know I'm dead, that's a good scenario. But if not, if my body still exists, then the organoid implanted in my brain has gained complete control of my body. Or, even worse, it has merged with my consciousness and become a new personality. At the initial stage, the organoid, despite its calculated power, has the intelligence of a 7-month-old child. In my case, after the merger, its intelligence will be equivalent to that of a 13-year-old. I can't commit suicide. That would kill my brain, and it would gain complete control. I tried to stop it from growing in my brain, but unfortunately, it's impossible. My brain can no longer function without it. If I realize I'm completely losing control, I'll lock myself inside the suit and completely disable its movement. He will no longer be able to open the suit from the inside, nor can move. I hope I'll be able to activate both of these functions before I lose control. The suit's flight, navigation, and AI systems will be disabled. During the time he seals inside, the radiation should completely destroy his cells. If my plan fails and he somehow gets out to people, I apologize to the people of New York. I was supposed to protect you, but instead I put you in danger. I failed. I hope that,
Wow.
just like I once appeared in the case of the Hulk, someone will appear this time to stop this monster. Yours, Tony.
God. So Tony Stark's fucking dead. The end is near. Okay. Part 7. Terror? Oh shit. The fuck am I looking at? The end is now, the end is, yeah. The fuck am I looking at, bro? The man was killed in Queens by Iron Man. He went out at night to get medicine for his nephew who had been bitten by
Tony Stark speaking.
by fucking what? That's the final part. The death of Iron Man. So Iron Man's dead. Holy shit. No. Who the fuck was that? Hold on. Who the fuck was that? Hold on. Who the fuck was that? That's Spider-Man? That seemed like Spider-Man. That looks like Spider-Man. Okay, hold on. Yo, this dude is like cooking with these found footage, bro. What the fuck happened to my PC? What happened to my PC again? There we go, thank you. I like this. This was nice. This was fun. I fuck with it. I like it. This dude is on to something good. He's on to something, bruh. Good lord, yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed. Shout out to Double D Nightmare Studio. This dude is like cooking with this found footage. I hope y'all enjoyed this reaction. See y'all on the next one. Bye bye.